Hello, family. I am sitting here with Pennie Opal Plant, and it is an honor to give her a moment to speak about the wisdom that's alive in her today.
Hello, relatives. Just a little bit more about who I am. I'm a co-founder of Idle No More SFA and a signer of the Indigenous Women of the Americas Defending Mother Earth Treaty. And we're talking to you from here in Albany, California on January 19th, the day before the inauguration of soon-to-be President Trump. And it's just been very interesting since the election. A lot of people were very surprised. I can't say that I was one of them. And it's going to be a very, very interesting time with our relatives who are rising up together, finally together, in a more national way from coast to coast. My concern is the attacks on the man that's going to be our president. I know that when people are attacked, they tend to dig their heels in, and their allies tend to get stronger in their defense. And at this time in our history of this country, it's so important that we work on recognizing and building upon the common ground that we have as human beings. Because we are indeed all related. And when you look at the history of the United States, you can see that any civil rights and human rights that were established in this country from the very beginning with the Bill of Rights only occurred because thousands and thousands of people were in the streets rising up to have their rights recognized. And what we have right now is one of those moments where it's important that we rise up together for a lot of different reasons, to stand together to protect vulnerable communities, to stand together to ensure that there actually is a viable, sustainable, healthy future for generations to come, to rein in the fossil fuel and corporate agriculture industries, corporations that are violating the natural laws of Mother Earth, which, she doesn't negotiate, by the way, our Mother Earth. There's no negotiating with her from the UN climate talks. And so we have these moments now where the most important thing that we can do is to stand up with one another and for one another in each of our communities, and to focus on the issues that our hearts are telling us to each individual person to focus on, because those are going to be different for different people. My heart has told me for many years now to focus on clean air, clean water, clean soil, and a vibrantly healthy future for generations to come. Your heart might tell you to do something different, but the one thing that I want to add is that ensuring that what your heart is telling you to do is in alignment with your talents and gifts that you were blessed with, and in a direction that gives you joy, will help you to maintain the endurance that is needed right now as we move forward together on all these vitally important issues. Because everyone alive right now has a job. And if we don't do our jobs to ensure the viability of this sacred system of life, where hundreds, sometimes thousands of our non-human relatives are going extinct every week, then our grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and maybe even our children, are going to be left with a future that is very, very different from what we've enjoyed in our lifetimes. And that's not okay with me, and that shouldn't be okay with you. So thank you for listening. Thank you, Kiera, and see you in the streets, my friends.
Great.